What really happened on the 15th of January 1919? Come with me and let's find out. Ready, Menchie? Ready, spare Menchie? Let's go. Around lunchtime on this date, a tank containing more than 2 million gallons of molasses burst in Boston, flooding the North End neighbourhood. Let's dive in. Some people refer to the Great Molasses Disaster of 1919 as the Boston Molasses Disaster, but I don't, because the acronym for that would be BMD, which is the same acronym for people going, bloody Morgan Delaney. Speaking of molasses, if you offer molasses to a Venus flytrap, it'll grant you 3 wishes, but unless your wishes are for 3 half-digested flies, it's not really going to make you happy. My great-uncle Zachary Delaney loved half-digested flies. Not for himself, but he was in love with a beautiful girl called Nuala, and she wanted a pond full of lazy trout. Lazy trout are the hardest fish to catch in the world, because they simply can't be arsed. As every fisherman knows, you can try with flies, you can try with maggots, you can try with sausages, they don't want to know. But Zachary Delaney thought if he offered them a half-digested fly, he might be in business. All the work being done for them. Mention decide? Anyway, back to Boston. At 12:30 on the 15th of January 1919, 2.3 million gallons of molasses flooded North End in a wave 12 foot high and travelling at up to 35 miles an hour. 150 people were injured, 21 were killed. Many theories have been put forward to explain what happened on that day. Shoddy construction of the tank, changes in temperature, and of course, Zachary Delaney dipping hundreds of Venus flytraps into it. Things were going well for Zachary. He'd bought a job lot of Venus flytraps from a bankrupt alternative farmer, and he headed off to Boston to find molasses. The plan was to tie little strings around them, dip them into the big tank of molasses, and then when they were happy, he'd ask for his flies. But the molasses was too much for the Venus flytraps. Their digestions went mad, and they were burping all over the place. No doubt that was also a contributing factor in the explosion, which caused the rivets of the tank to shoot out like bullets. Delaney himself died, tragically, when the Venus flytraps, panicked by the sounds of the explosion, leapt out of the tank and latched onto whatever bit of them they could reach with their little snappy mouths, covered in thick, sticky molasses. He was unable to wipe them off. By the time rescuers discovered them, there was nothing left but a pile of slime and hundreds of very satisfied-looking flytraps. Even if you did bear some kind of responsibility for what happened, I always say you can't blame a man for flooding the streets of Boston if he only did it to win a smile from a beautiful girl called Nuala.